Hello? Hello? Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Well done, sir. I welcome you all.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma. Good evening, sir. Sorry, let me just wait for others that may want to join so that we can all start together. I trust God for another opportunity like this. I thank God for His mercies. And today, hope our week was good. The market was very good. I hope we all made money, and I hope that all that we share here, we are able to use it in one way or the other to make a better investment decision. So today I want to ask us a question. That's where I want to start from. Can anyone just help me? What is the difference between technical analysis and fundamental analysis? Can anyone help us? If you are very sure you know the difference between technical analysis and fundamental analysis, so that we know how we relate the two, how we make the best use of these two methods of analyzing the market. Anyone? Or if you want to chat me, just chat, send it through chat. I will quickly read it before we just start for what we have today. Technical analysis, fundamental analysis. What do you think about these two methods of analyzing the market? Anyone to help? Anyone to help? No one is talking?
My hand is up.
Okay.
Good evening.
Good evening, yes.
Good evening, class.
Yeah.
Well, maybe just my understanding of fundamentals would be more of the basic information available about the particular asset we're looking at.
Okay.
If it's a company, how are they doing? Is it close to their earnings season and the rest of it?
Okay.
Then technical would be more of what the chart is telling us about trader reaction to that asset. Thank you.
Okay. All right, ma. Wait, let me ask one more question, ma. So how do you now use these two to make investment decision?
You're the teacher. We're here to learn. I've just told you my basic, so that
okay.
we don't
Between
use
the
too
two,
much time.
oh no, okay. I will just stay with only you, ma. Between the two, which one is more important?
I think it will depend on the season and the time, because if information is not restricted, if it's freely available as it should be, then the technical should almost agree with, but sometimes it's not so.
Okay,
The fundamentals is
okay.
what is already on the ground. It is what the eyes can see. What are the stock? What are their values? These are the fundamentals, whereas they are there on the ground for the eyes to see. But the technical analysis is the analysis behind the fundamentals.
Okay.
There are some mathematics, arithmetics, some logarithm that can go in to really expatiate, to really, expand. There are hidden information that are there. Only the technical analysis can bring out those salient information that can be used to better our decision making.
All right, sir. All right, ma. I've heard you. You've both spoken well. But let me just give you straight to the point the difference between technical and fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis most times is the fuel that moves price. If I may tell you, what will move price in the long run is the fundamentals. Any stock that doesn't have fundamentals, if you are looking at the chart, you might be seeing a pin bar, you might be seeing price as support, you might be seeing price momentum building up. If there is no fundamental to move the price, it will not go. It might stay there for so long. Fundamental analysis is the reason behind the move. I see people, a lot of people, they are now talking about First Bank, this and that, this and that. At times when you ask me, as a technical trader, fundamental is good, but as a technical trader, I've missed the move, When you now start analyzing, it is this person that acquire, it is this way, all those ones is just stories. Fundamental is the reason behind the move. Technical is telling you where to enter the move. It is the technical analysis that will tell you this is the best price to enter. Will tell you this is the best time to enter. Fundamental will reflect on the price, and the price is what a technical analyst is using to forecast the future movement of any equity. So if the fundamental does not reflect on the price, then it doesn't make any meaning. Any fundamental that reflects on the price, you will see it on the chart. So that is just by the way. I was just trying to read what people's comments and all that. And I said, people are just talking about, okay, and this person is acquiring. Yes, that is what caused the move. But where can we now enter into the price? Where is the best price to enter? Yes, you can tell me that if I look at the chart, I will say, okay, First Bank still has a tendency to go higher. But at what price are we supposed to enter? That is just the two analysis. But which one is more important? I tell you, it is the two. Please pay attention to the two. Know what the news is saying, especially when you know that something is about to happen in a particular stock. Then the next thing is for you to go and look at the chart. Where can I enter? Where is the best price? Technical will only tell you the best price to enter. Technical doesn't move anything. When price move, all the indicators follow. So if price did not move, the indicators will not follow. And if the indicators and what will now move the price is the fundamental. Okay, there is earnings coming, quarter three coming. Okay, those are the fundamentals that will eventually move the price. But where can we enter? It's not every price, every stock that you can just enter at any price level. There are some stock that, okay, like a fundamental trader, you can just decide to enter any price because you are not after capital gain, you are not after, but maybe you are waiting for dividend, or you want to hold it for 20 years, you want to transfer it to your children, all those kind of trading investments or objectives. So we have different investment objectives. But for me, that I'm always after price appreciation, I want to see how much I can make, what percentage I can make. I want to get in and get out. So I need the chart. So that is just how to use the two analyses. Can we just start what we have for today? As usual, let us start from the banking stock. We look at all the banking stocks and we see what the possibilities are in the coming week. Let's start with FBNH. FBNH. I hope we can all see my chart. FBNH. Okay, something happened in this FBNH. There was a price that we should have entered this place. Anybody that wanted to buy, I don't know, maybe we analyzed this thing last week. When it was retracing, maybe I said you can enter at 11 naira 12 kobo. You see what happened. Price reacted to that level. So this momentum is too strong. You cannot expect this thing to fall now. Look at it. Look at it from 2011, January. See, the momentum was around here. And suddenly momentum jumped to as high as this. So I don't expect this thing to come down. It will only retrace and continue. It will only retrace and continue. So this is the level to enter, 11 naira 12 kobo. But we missed it. I don't know, maybe some people got this price. But currently, the level of 13 naira is proving like a strong resistance. But let's see what happens. But currently, price is between this resistance and this support. So if it comes close to this support, you can buy. You can buy at this 10 naira, 11 naira, something around this price. It's good to enter if you want to enter. But currently, what I'm seeing on this chart, this price is still going up. You can go and find out why. The fundamental will tell you why. But as a technical analyst, I'm looking at the chart and I'm telling you that this price is still going up. Let's look at another bank. There's this bank that I'm looking at. I don't know why it has refused to follow all the banks. Every other bank, they are going up. If you look at that means the sector is good. First Bank, Zenith, all of them, they are looking up. But Wema has refused to go up. I'm looking at it as if it's a good opportunity to enter. If you can enter Wema at 72 kobo or at 68 kobo, is good. If you can get it at that price. But I expect Wema to also follow the move. They are in the same sector. Let's look at another bank. Zenith. Okay. All right. Zenith is facing a resistance at this level currently. So let's see what is going to happen. The momentum is still intact, but let's see what is going to happen. I think this level is strong. But if there's a breakthrough,
can we look at the weekly for Zenith? Can we check weekly for Zenith?
Zenith, Abby? Okay.
Weekly, yeah.
You see what happened? Look at what is happening. So you see that level is a strong resistance. If he's able to break it, then it will go to the next resistance, which is at 26 naira 75 kobo. But currently, that is the level that is holding it. Let's look at another bank. Access. Wow, Access respected this resistance at 9 naira 96 kobo. If you can get Access at 9 naira 33 kobo at this price, is good. 9 naira 33 kobo is good. Let me look at the weekly and see where we are. Okay, the momentum is still there. Let's see what happens in the coming week. But I think Access is still going up. The trend is up. Price is above the cloud. Let's look at okay, price is still above the cloud. If you can get it around this level, this is good. Let's see.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Please, can we look at PZ?
I'm coming to that. Let me quickly finish banking. Look at the GT. See this reaction. The reaction was too strong. See where it came from. I've analyzed this thing. We've been looking at these things from here. Look at how he reacted to it. Almost get to this 30 naira 25 kobo. But see the reaction. This is the level that sent it back. So if you want to buy GT at current price, is good. 28 naira 49 kobo is good. But this rejection is stronger. And note that we are just about to change the trend. The trend has been down for some time. So this is the move that wants to change the trend. If price is able to hold at this level, let's see whether there's going to be a follow through. The follow through will be that price will break this high. This is this current swing at 30 naira. If price is able to break it, then we say we are now in an uptrend. Before we were in the downtrend, this is the move that changed the trend. This is the move that changed the trend, and it's trying to find support. If there is a continuation, that means price trade higher than this. Then we say we are now in an uptrend. But until price trade higher than this level, this 30 naira, we will say it's still mixed. This price can come down again. So we'll continue to watch it and see the reaction at this level. But currently, I won't be able to say. Friday was a big red. So, but you can enter at this price. Let's see what happens by next week. If price finds support here, then it is good. You can go and look at the ask and the bid. See, is it on full offer? If it's on full offer, you can wait. But if it's on bid, you know that, yes, there's tendency for it to go higher.
Sorry.
Okay, ma. I can't hear you, ma. Hello?
I said the administrator should please let Olushola Okene.
Okay, someone is waiting.
Yes, to enter the class, yes.
Wow, sorry. It didn't pop up. Yeah, sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Another bank. Let's look at Fidelity. We see Fidelity. Wow. See the resistance that is holding it currently. On Friday, we had a red on the momentum. 2.79 naira. See, previous resistance. Price trying to respect previous resistance. Okay. Let's see what will happen around 6 naira, around 2.63 naira. If price will find support and break higher. If it finds support and is able to break higher, that means it's a fail breakout. So price can still retrace. But currently, from what I'm looking at, there's still tendency for it to go higher. But the level, it has gotten to the highest level. Then we wait for a breakout. Anytime price gets to a resistance, you wait for a breakout because it might bounce to the next support. This next support is around 2.63 naira, 3.62 naira. That's the next support. So we want to buy as close as possible to a support, sell as close as possible to a resistance. So if you have been buying around here, you would have taken profit, maybe partial profit here, and take final profits here. That is how it works. Let's look at another. Which other bank? Which other? Union Bank. Wow, Union Bank, good for entry now. Is good for entry. The trend is down. Trend is about to change. So if you can get it anywhere around between these prices, you can just look at my prices here. This Fibonacci levels is good. Friday was a green. So let's see what happens this week. I expect continuation in Union Bank. Let's see UBA.
Lagging performance of this particular one, Union.
Okay.
Should we not, in line with what you said about 3 weeks ago, shouldn't we wait for the price to come above the cloud, at least on daily?
You can wait. You know why in investing, you need to take risk at times. If you wait for it to come above the cloud, it might next week it might get around here. But if you are a conservative trader, you can wait. But as for me, look at here. Look at April 2011. If I had seen this, I would have bought, even though it's below the cloud. You see the opportunity. So it's about to do something like that, something similar. So this price can jump by next week. It can jump. You will now miss the entry. Momentum is green, green, green. And everything, consolidation here. See, buy this thing. Just buy. It's a risk that you are taking, but the risk is reasonable. If you wait for it to come above the cloud, you might not get it again. You might get around 5 naira or something. But currently it's around 5 naira. What's the current price now? And we have a green day. See this rejection. See big candle. Rejection. Since this day, price has been holding above it. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's under the cloud, yes, but there is momentum enough to push it higher. So I would say you should take it. Look at this place. Under the cloud, rejection. 1, 2, 3, 4. See what happened. It will just spike. You will now miss the entry and we keep going. It is a good time to enter the way it is. But if you are conservative, you can wait. But you might miss the move. That's the advantage of a conservative trader, is that you will not your risk is minimal. Is minimal, but you won't get good entry. Any strategy that gives you good entry, you need to take some risk. Any strategy that doesn't give you any strategy that waits for everything to align, you will miss entry most of the time. You will miss entry. Bank. But looking at this thing, by next week, let's see what will happen. By next week, I'm very sure it will go up. Which one again? Have we looked at Fidelity? Okay, I think we've looked at Fidelity.
We have looked at Fidelity.
Yes.
FCMB.
FCMB, thank you. FCMB group. Okay, You now see, you see what is happening. If you had enter around here, even though it was still below the cloud. Another thing, the reason why I said you should enter, because it's at the support. Look at the support again. This is the support. So if you are buying close to support, yes, it's good. Although price might break support, but most of the time when price breaks support, it pulls back close to that support. If I've bought around here now, because there's no support, see, it's far before it start pulling back. But if I'm buying close to support, I know that even if it breaks the support, it might pull back a bit for me to quickly get out of the trade. That's how it works. Look at what is happening again. It's about building momentum. So I expect this thing to go higher by next week. Let's see what happens. These are the possible levels. 3 naira 20 kobo, 3 naira 28, 3 naira 35. So those are the levels. Let's see another bank. One more bank. Right, check UBA. Yes.
UBA and
Okay.
ETI, Eco Transnational.
Wow. I think I analyzed this UBA last week. That I said this rejection was heavy. Yes, I remember because I saw this rejection. Price went and found this rejection. See, it's still struggling to have a higher high. And Friday, momentum was lost. At this level, if you had bought around here, you can take partial profit. It's either price breaks out or pulls back. So if you take partial profit and you can get another entry around 7 naira 97 kobo, then you can enter, because this is the resistance that was broken, is about to make it a support. But at this particular price, and momentum is lost, it might fall, but it's not clear. Just take partial profit if you know you are not willing to risk all. Take partial profit and wait for a retracement for another entry. Levels to watch: 8 naira. Then let's see if it will get to 9 naira 11 kobo. Which other bank again? ETI. Eco Transnational. Okay, let's see. Wow, broke all the resistance. See pullback. See this pullback. We missed this pullback. What we should have done is to draw Fibonacci from this level to this level and see where. Wow, pullback will hit. Okay, the way it is now, it's going up. It's going up. After the pullback, price has gotten a higher high. Anytime I see a pullback like that and price gets a higher high, it's just a matter of time. It might come like this, but it's going up. It's going up. So someone suggested a particular stock the other time. What is it?
PZ.
Is it PZ? Okay. Wow. See, that's turned downtrend around 524. See what it is. This is a big bull. This is a big bull. So I expect a follow through. Trend has changed on my Fibonacci level. We have to change. If you have waited, see, this is a support. See, when price was getting close to this support and you now start seeing reaction, that means traders have started buying it. That's why we are seeing green day. You can just enter. See what we missed. No problem. There will always be other time. Let me quickly draw my Fibonacci to be facing up. Let's see the levels to watch. 6 naira 13 kobo, 6 naira 45 kobo. So those are the levels to watch. Let's look at the cement industry. I'll just quickly run through that. Dangote cement. Okay. Dangote cement. What do I expect? Price has broken above the major resistance and is consolidating above major resistance. I expect a spike. The spike, these are the levels to watch for the spike. 321 kobo, 321 naira, 366 naira, and 393 naira. This is a consolidation above the cloud. Don't let us miss this one again. Okay. See, consolidation above the cloud, and price has already broken the major resistance. Consolidation. I expect a spike. It might be next week, 2 weeks time. I don't know when. This was what happened in First Bank, and it broke out. So let us see what will happen. Cement. Bois cement. See, look at madam, that you were saying we should wait for it to cross above the cloud. You see, if you have been waiting for it to cross above the cloud, you have missed this one. When you see momentum building up, this is my first indicator. I call it a leading indicator. The first thing I look at is my leading indicator. This one tells me what is going to happen in the near future. By the time I see it's green, 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 I know that this thing is building momentum for a spike. So it's building momentum, building under, and price just around resistance. It has broken the support, and it's consolidating. By the time you see something like this, you just enter. You don't need to wait for all the indicators to align, because most of those indicators, they lag. And if you wait for them to, you will miss entry. And when already know the weakness of indicators, is only taking calculation from the price. So by the time you can see that price has a tendency to go up in the near future, you don't need to wait for it. Anything that happens, indicators will follow. When price move up, indicators follow. When price come down, indicators follow. So most of the time, wait, do your price analysis, and enter at close to support, because this is around support, so you can enter. Don't wait for indicators to all align. You will miss the trade. You will miss the entry. Cement. Which other cement do we have? Waco. Okay. We've been analyzing. I know if I see this thing like this, we've been looking at this, or maybe I've been doing it on my personal analysis. So look at it. Above the cloud is bouncing. It has just broken above the cloud. Came to retest the cloud, go back. Came the second time to retest the cloud, go back. I expect price to get to somewhere around 25 naira, 72 kobo, 27 naira. Let's see what happens in the coming week. This stock is going up. Let's look at the insurance company. I don't know why insurance company are not going with other industries. I know this. Let me see. Okay. This trend line has been preventing price from going higher. But if I want to buy this, I can enter at current price. It's still weak. But price is at support. If you are conservative, you can wait for it to break out. But the way it is, you can buy a portion of your trade. Let's say you have 100,000 to invest. You can buy 30,000 and see what happens. If it comes lower, you can now buy more. Dollar cost averaging. Then if you now buy more, then your price will be at an average around here. So at current price is okay. Please call me back. All right, so that's what I'm expecting. This trend line is preventing it, but for some time now, it is been consolidating. This is consolidation, and look at it. Momentum starts building up. You can wait, but if I want to buy, I will buy a portion of my trade like this. Let's see other insurance.
What stock are we talking about now?
This is Heiko.
I have an observation.
Okay, ma'am.
The which one is this dotted indicator now? Can't remember the
parabolic, sir.
The PASA. You can see where the price was below the parabolic SAR. It tends to go until it hits a major support.
Yes.
So looking at this now, I wouldn't know. Conservative.
You know what? The parabolic is pointing down, right? But price is hitting support. This is the support.
Already. Okay.
Yes. So you can enter at the support and see the reaction. If it's going to bounce, it might break it. If it breaks it,
divergence?
there's no divergence yet. Divergence there is no divergence yet. There is no divergence. Yes, there is no divergence. Okay. If you continue, you don't trade divergence like that. There looks like if it's going to be, there is no divergence yet until this momentum indicator cross above. That is when you have divergence. If you trade this divergence, this price can continue to go down.
Yes.
Yes, it can continue to go down. So you now see that divergence will continue to become bigger, wider.
Yes. Longer.
So you need a confirmation before you enter a divergent trade. The way it is now is not confirmed until this momentum cross above. Yes, that's when there is the divergence. All right. Insurance. Let's see name. It's consolidating at the support. So you can enter. Look at this one. This one is flat. It's ranging. So if price comes around 1 naira 80 kobo, you can enter. At this level, we just continue to go up, go down. Price doesn't have direction from here. So you can leave this one. And insurance. Let me see.
Can we check pharmaceuticals?
Okay.
May and Baker and
Baker.
Fitson.
Okay, you see, the parabolic star is facing down. So you wait, you come and enter at a support. Let's draw Fibonacci. If you can get it around, this level, 3 naira 92 kobo. That's the next support, or this place. But parabolic star is facing down, and the momentum is down. Which other pharmaceutical? Fitson. That's the last one I can take. Then we